Uh-oh.
So you're the one who lost Boss's...
Oh!
Boss.
Oh my god, what are they doing? Okay, how are we doing this today? Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another morning react session with your host. It's me. For those who don't know, hello, I'm Thomas. I'm a terrible animator. I'm not very good at it, but I'm really into animation. So sometimes what we like to do is we like to hang out on the channel in the morning and react to some really cool video game animation. It's a fun time, and we're going to be doing that today. So you guys have been requesting this one a lot, like a lot. We're going to be reacting to every single character demo from Zenless Zone Zero. These are pretty wild. I've seen some of them. And they're pretty crazy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's check out Billy's character demo. All right, let's get right into it.
Huh? The sun's up already?
Yeah. Did you sleep well?
I wouldn't say so. Work's been a bit much recently.
You work so hard. I hope today's a little slower.
Yo, yo, yo! Good morning,
Love
ladies!
it so much.
Rise and grind. Come on, Starlight Nice! Transformation!
Hey! Hurry up, Billy! Just get your guns and let's get this over with!
Oh, okay, I'm coming! No time for a transformation again. Never mind, bad guys are waiting for a beating! Let's go!
He's so ridiculous, and he's so well animated.
Big and light up the starry sky!
Let's freaking go, Billy. Oh, look at that booty! I love it. Damn, I love how they're doing the sketchiness over the top of it. So cool. Woo! Oh. Reload! Ah, that is so cool.
Piece of cake!
Oh my god, I love how he loads the gun like that. Goes whoosh.
Round 2.
So cool, dude.
Moving up.
Oh, it's my girl. Yeah. Billy Kid. So cool, dude.
So bad. Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, there's an
ladies.
outro.
Good job today, as always. As a reward for your hard work, I got you some high-quality gun oil. Let me look for it.
Hey, did you hear? We're getting some gun oil. Hope it's the thick, rejuvenating one.
I'd rather get the lighter oil. It absorbs faster.
Look, it's a collab between 3 Gates Military Tech and Starlight Night. Buy 4, get 1 free. It even came with an exclusive poster.
Cheap stuff.
The cheap stuff.
Come on now, self-care time. Feeling relaxed? If only you could speak.
Oh my god. Okay. I love it. I love it. That's one of my favorite trailers ever, man. First off, I just want to say, I love the style of Zenless Zone Zero, just in general. I absolutely love it. And some of the most fantastically, most incredible animated characters like I have ever seen in a video game. Like, look at the way this distinguished gentleman's moving around. Look at him. Look at him. And if we go in slow motion, I want to show you something here. It's not often you get to see things in slow motion. So take a look. Look how bendy and wavy he is. Look how much they're breaking the character to make him feel a little more flowy and smooth. Look at all this. Look at all the bending. Look at his face moving around. Look how cute that is. And look at the smears, man. That's so cool. I love that when you see that big smear there when his hand comes around. Look at this, right? Check that out. Look at that. Look at that smear they do. How cool is that? I think it's so impressive that the character that has no mouth and the least amount of facial expressions is the most expressive character on the entire roster. I think it's pretty impressive. Look at him. Look at all this emotion you see. And he's got ass. So that's, you can't complain there. Yeah, I love all the cool things they're doing in this trailer. Like, they add like sketchy parts, right? Like, almost like Persona style. Let's see if we can find something here. So they have almost this like comic book style filter that they've got going on. You can see the, you can see something that they call Ben Day dotting over here. It's very comic book booky, which is kind of cool. And they do a lot of comic book references in just the style of this trailer. Like right here, again, we've got some more Ben-Day dotting in the background while the character is kind of like popping out into the foreground. That's some really cool. I don't think this is shader work. This is probably After Effects, but it's still cool. And then we get these really cool tracings, almost like a 2D paint over on the bullets as it comes down, which is like super cool. Like check this out. The bullet falls, right? And we get some cool 2D drawn effects on the casing. How cool is that? I barely noticed that the first time around. We got some other cool effects here, which I didn't even see this before, but look at this CAD that I guess they've drawn this in after they've rendered the animation. So for the people that don't know how this is probably done, I'm just gonna take a guess here. Typically with 3D animation, you're not gonna be rendering out an animation into an MP4 file. You're going to be rendering it out into frames, into individual JPEGs. So that looks like that's what they're doing here. They're going to this picture, and then they're drawing a little bit on top, and then they go to the next picture, they're drawing this part, and so on and so forth, which is a really cool effect. I want to do that. I'm going to do that in my next ones, to be honest. If you guys have seen the latest video on my main channel, I did kind of do this where I drew impact frames in Photoshop and then inserted them into the animation. They're just 2D drawn. They're 2D drawn frames. Kind of ridiculous. Hang on, let me pull it up here. I'll just show you. And check out the impact frames here. Just take a look at this. Boom, right? We go back. It looks kind of cool, right? Well, those frames, they're not done in game. They're just drawn. Like, I'm not a good artist. Look at this. This is terrible. But when you play them back all at once at the same time, it looks kind of cool. So that's kind of a fun thing you can do. That's kind of a fun thing you can do, mixing 2D and 3D. Boom. It's ridiculous. Don't ask how that started, by the way. Anyway, so they're doing something similar, but just at an incredibly high level. And one of my favorite shots here is when he shoots the guy and they have this this text pop out. I don't even know what this says. Fair fight, right? Kind of like a video game fight screen. I guess this is probably also done in After Effects, which is kind of cool. But yeah, check this out. You could do this in 3D, but like boom, that's just such a cool thing that they did. This is so cool. Lots of other cool stuff they do in here. Like this shot, this is so cool, man. And they kind of have they do almost like a sketchy outline on these characters too. I don't know how they do this stuff, man, but that's so cool. And some more, look at these cool 2D drawn effects, man. I gotta start doing these more. Whoosh, looks like it's just saying woo. And you get some more cool subtle ones drawn on the guns. Like these are just tiny, these are literally 2 or 3 lines that are drawn just to add so much detail to this. Like take a look, and look at that on the leg too. Like it's all sketchy there. I love how they've done this. I'm so glad we slowed this down. I haven't seen this before. And then we get this one too, which is also really cool. So when he spins the guns, they're obviously not spinning that fast. Like take a look, they're not really spinning fast, but to make them feel like they're spinning a little faster, what they do is they just attach like a donut shaped mesh, like a 3D mesh in 3D to this, and then they give it like a little like smoky material, and then they probably just rotate it. The air's being warped also, right? And that's because there's like a refraction shader on in this as well. That's all they do. It's pretty simple. Dude, I could look at this. I mean, I could look at these all day. This is so cool. And then we get basically the best sequence when he runs out of ammo, right? He runs out of ammo and he does this Unreal reload. Like what a cool animation this is. So check this out. He pops the bullets out. Boom. We get a second shot and then a third shot of him popping out, right? I noticed this in Kung Fu movies where they'll basically take a shot or an action and repeat it 3 to 4 times to really emphasize it. So a punch, they'll go boom, 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 right? To really emphasize the hit. And they do it here with him popping the gun out. Look, pops once, pops twice, and then pops a third time, right? Like the gun isn't magically reloading itself, right? They're redoing that shot to really emphasize this is I guess this is gonna be a badass moment. I don't know why they re-emphasize that shot. To be honest, I'm sure there's a great reason for it, but it feels good. It feels really good, right? So the bullets fly into the air, get a really cool shot here, and then the bullet creates this really cool transition. Boom, bullets land on the ground. We got some cool 2D sketches there, right? And then we get some crazy animation, spinning the gun around, tosses the bullets behind his back, and then they're falling normally like this, and then at the last moment, these bullets kind of curve in to land perfectly into the gun. So that's kind of a funny little thing they did. And then he kind of does it again. Boom, we get a nice streak there, cool pose, and then wah! And then we get this awesome shot. I love this. I love how the barrels of the gun are kind of framing the shot. That's a super creative shot. Framing the gun, showing almost this most important moment. That's super cool. Loads it in. We get some cool smears on this. I don't know how they do these. This must be done in 3D, right? So you see that the character can bend and squish based on the animation to make it feel a little more appealing, right? have a little more appeal. Even the solid things like the bullet and the gun also squishes. Like, it's so cool, and it's just subtle, but take a look at this, right? Take a look at this. As the gun comes up and it kind of chucks into place, it squishes. Look at this. It's squishing, and then it extends back out. Do you see that? Look at this. Look at that gun squishing. How cool is that? It's squishing. That's crazy. It's insane. I'm blown away. It just makes it kind of like settle into place. Like, look. Boom. Gives it a nice little, just that little kiss. And then we get a funny outro at the end, right? And then look how bendy this character is. Like, this isn't even like, these screenshots are insane, dude. Look at how he moves in slow motion. It's ridiculous. Look at his moves. But it feels so good, right? Everything's so bendy and everything breaks. Like, look at this, dude. Look at this. Look how much his face is bending. Just when he comes and swoops in here. It's so jiggly. It's like everyone's made of Jello, especially this guy. It's great. Honestly, just like, this is seriously some of the best animation work I've ever seen in a game. Yeah, overall awesome. If anyone knows of other games that have this level of animation, please let me know. I'd love to check them out. I can't find any other games that are animated like this. I actually can't. This is absolutely bonkers. Anyway, that is awesome. Wow, what a way to start. What a way to start. What are people saying about Billy? I love him so much. He calls his gun his ladies. He's a robot but has ass. Has more personality in his animations than some characters will ever have in their lifetime. And he's such a dork. Billy's the type of guy to say, "We have company," when a group of enemies surprise attack. They know what they're doing with Billy's multiple cake shots. They really know their audience. I like that the ZZZ devs allow their characters to look goofy and have exaggerated expressions instead of making them look like perfect porcelain dolls all the time. It's so true. It's so true. Oh my god, people love this dude. All right, who's next? All right, next up we got a fan favorite here. We got Nicole. She caused quite a stir when this demo came out. So let's take a look. If you haven't seen this yet, prepare yourself. Here we go, Nicole.
Anby, what's our target this time?
A special kind of bamboo.
I heard it's worth a lot.
A chance to fill our pockets.
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready? Let's go.
Crazy. Another
Diamond.
very bouncy character.
I'm the treasure. A little bit tricky. I know your secret. I draw your dream. I steal your heart. Don't blame me coming. Look at me, can't you see? I'm a real match for reality.
Some in-game animations.
I can see you're thirsty and worried about losing me. Look at me, you can't see we're drifting, spinning fantasy. Look at me carefully. I have everything you want, I'm everything.
Those things are so cute. It's their ultimate. Damn!
Another success.
Let's freaking go, Nicole. Yeah, another dope character. Not as intensely animated as the previous as Billy. However, damn, they gave her some cannons, didn't they? They did not have to do that. But overall, really appealing looking character. I know she's very jiggly, but the rest of the character is also very flowy and bouncy. So like, it's not overly. It doesn't feel super weird because everything else is moving with the other body parts. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. They're doing a lot of cool stuff, just like really great posing. Even Billy's still looking at his poster in the background. Anby's just staring off blindly into the distance while Nicole's kind of like taking the spotlight. I love these overlays they do. I gotta learn After Effects, man. They're doing some really cool stuff. And again, Billy's just like stealing the show, man. I love these 2D things. Can someone teach me how to do that, please? Yeah, overall nothing too crazy. They're doing some really cool like creative shots of her like looking into the phone and like a really expressive face. That's very cool. I love how expressive that is. Back when like cell phones were coming out, I'm gonna show my age a little bit, but back when cell phones were coming out, all the girls had their phones like colored like this, and especially with the colored nails and stuff. So kind of like retro, very retro vibe. Very cool. And then I want to point something out here. Look, she sees the bamboo, and we get a great expressive shot, and these little money bamboo are running away, and she's like, I gotta get those, because I guess her character is obsessed with money. And these bamboo really steal the show. Look at them. Look at them go. Whee! I love them so much. I love these little guys so much. I love that they fight with you. And she's like chasing after them. And we see her ultimate. We still have to check out her ultimates later. But we get one really great animated sequence here, which I wanna show. This one here, where she's like laughing as all the money comes down. She's like, ah, ha, ha. I really like this one. I love that. Her face like kind of stretches a bit and then the coin comes in front and we get a nice transition, which they do a lot. For Billy, we were getting lots of transitions with the bullets coming in front of the screen, and Nicole, we're getting money. So that's pretty funny. Even the enemy simping. Yep. Amen. See, even in the comments, people are talking about Billy's poses. I love how the character demos are just full of personality and fluid animation. 112, her face when she does the Ujo-sama laugh. What's that? Oh, this. What's this? Hang on. Oh, I guess it's like a cool little reference. That's kind of fun. I don't know what that is, but that's a fun reference. I wonder what other references we missed. Next, we have my favorite girl. My favorite, okay? My favorite character so far. We got Anby. We got Anby's character demo. And I hope you guys like her as much as I do. So let's check her out. I don't think I've actually watched this whole trailer yet, so this should be pretty cool. Look at all those cool movie posters. So many designs they had to do. Like, the 2D artist killed it just as much as the 3D artist in this game. The jiggly ears. Oh, here she comes. Oh. Oh. Let's go. Oh, I don't think I've seen this yet. Let's see what she's got. Dude, I just love her character design so much. Such a cool character. And her animations are great. I love the way she poses in her animations. Like, look how she moves. This is her in-game combat. That's not. Ooh, I love that flip. Damn. I love this character. I love the way she moves. Whoa! Wow, the audio
Nicole,
changing there was really
why
cool.
wasn't I invited to the party?
Oh.
Looks like the party isn't over. Get to it.
Cool. Get her in the zone! So cool. Ooh. Damn! I just love her. I love the green. I love the green theme. I love it. I love this character so much.
Amazing! Flawless camera work! Such smooth editing! Nicole, Anby, what did you think? Didn't I shoot it just like the Starlight Night series?
Oh, I love him.
Blocking the screen! Sit down!
Ooh. Oh.
Forget the editing. Why didn't you come help me when those thugs were attacking me and Anby?
Didn't you tell me to record it?
You idiot! Where were you gonna show it if something happened to me and Anby? At our funeral?
Oh my god.
Our dads can get us dead.
Not a lot going on up there. Not a lot going on up there. I love it. Dude, so much character in all of this. So cool, man. First off, I just want to point out, even throughout this whole game, because I played this game a little bit, like, this game is filled with all these really cool 2D art posters and trailers and like fake movie cassettes and whatever. There's like hundreds of them, and they're all super cool. I like taking time and like reading all of them. So shout out to them. Obviously, they've got like a Ghibli one here. They've got like, maybe this is another Ghibli one, like when As the Wind Rises. Maybe that movie. I really don't know. Kind of like oh, I've seen this character before too. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Obviously, like real references to real media. I feel like even there's a little Bang Boo down there in the corner. That's so cool. Okay, yeah, just a super well designed character. She flows so well. Again, nothing insane like the Billy trailer. I don't know if that's gonna get beat anytime soon, but I just love the way this character moves. I love it, and they show a lot of cool in-game stuff because like her in-game moves are just so sweet. I want to take a look at this flip and play this back. Get a zoom in shot, right? She goes in for the hit. Boom, blocks it. Sword jiggles a bit, and then we got a really cool boom. Cool recovery flip. Look at the stretch on the feet, right? Look at how she stretches out. Does this pose make any sense in real life? No. Does it look cool when combined in the total animation? Yes. Badass. Absolutely badass. And then the other thing I really like is this scene here where she's kind of like fighting one-on-one. Obviously, she's like, when she plays her music, she's like in the zone. So this is kind of like, I guess, her perspective, right? And I like that when this character gets thrown in, she's like, wait, I didn't do that. And it kind of like breaks her illusion a little bit. And she snaps out of it. And turns out Nicole's been here the whole time fighting with her. I like it. Also a cool shot here where Nicole's like, go ahead, have fun. And she taps her head like she knows like Anby's like a special case. So go ahead. This is just a cool detail to show that these two characters know each other, right? Because if Nicole and Anby didn't have like a closer connection, they didn't understand each other this well, like Nicole wouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. So that's a cool little detail. It shows they've done this in the past. They've worked together before. Just a little touch on the ear. That's all it is. Pretty cool. Yeah, and then at the end we get another outro that builds a little more character, and Billy again steals the show as he does in every trailer. Like, look at these moves. They're so great. Look at this. He like randomly pulls out the gun. He throws it up into the air, I guess. It disappears for a second and he catches it. And we get another cool pose. I think they're making the hand a little bigger in that shot too to force the perspective. And Nicole's obviously upset. She goes, ugh, can you shut up? And then smacks him. But I guess he's got thighs of steel. Nicole hurts herself. Realizes after a moment that was actually really painful. Gets some great expression. And he's like, sorry. And then they're sort of arguing in the background. Billy's got this more defensive twirly finger. And then Anby's just like, this is good. This is nice. And then eats a burger. Brilliant. Actually brilliant. Brilliant trailer. Okay, we got to get moving here. We got to get moving. We got a lot more to go. All right, let's take a look at Nekomata's trailer. This is another brilliantly animated character. I will say that right off the bat. So my expectations are set high. I'd say she's one of the best animated along with Billy. So let's see this.
The fortune in New Eridu. Business is good. Life is good. You don't need a friend like me with public security and the
She's like a cat
association
character.
protecting you. But now you're back, expecting me to deliver justice for you.
Please, I need you.
So many cats.
How annoying. Always so needy.
Another character with very cool design. Look at the swagger in the walk.
Come see me, yeah, I'm a mystery. Come seek me, get you out of your misery. Come find me, got a pocket full of tools, hiding in the shadows, adding danger to the mix. Got no eyes,
Oh, wow. That is a cool shot.
straight on the line.
Right? I like how she moves very light on her hands and feet. Like almost floating. And she's got very sharp movements. Super quick reflexes. Yeah.
Damn it! I can't catch her!
We still going? Chat instead. How about I make you an offer you can't refuse?
Together! Surround her!
Damn.
Street kid rule number 2, never leave your back open.
Yeah. It's her ultimate. Cool.
That all you got, little mice?
Man, also really cool character. Just super well designed. Ooh, we got an outro.
Those lines were familiar. Were they from a movie?
What do you think?
That's nice. I freaking love this character, dude. I love this character. Overall, like, she's got a cool design. I really like the foot pads on the character. I like her shoes are really cool. Very well designed. They got Cat with, he's got his little balls out. I didn't even notice that. You'll see in some of the other trailers, I think I reacted to her previously. She's got such great expressive animation. Everything is moving on her. She's got tails, she's got ears that are twitching. She's got these little strings. Everything is like moving all the time. She's got like a great flow to her. But she's not like the other characters. She's a little quicker and she's a little sharper. Like her movements are a little more so that's pretty cool. I really like this shot here where she does this cool kick. That's pretty fun. And we get some cool perspective where like her back leg is almost in the background. And then this leg is in the foreground, but it's out of focus. So the focus is more here. right? When something is out of focus, your eye tends to not follow that. It'll start here maybe and then kind of go to her. And then she's kind of like looking at almost the camera, right? And I love this sequence here. I love the sequence of her walking on her hands. It's not like, it's almost effortless, right? And the way she jumps is like effortless. She's like a cat. She's light on her feet. She moves like a cat. And look, she's even got the bell. Having a bell on the collar is a really interesting detail. So back in the day, I had a cat. I had 2 cats actually, and they were both outdoor cats, right? And cats are gonna do what cats are gonna do. They're gonna cause destruction and madness out there, and they're gonna kill birds. They're gonna kill squirrels. My 2 cats actually acted as a team. It was kind of crazy. I'm getting a little off track here, but basically what would happen is I would have one cat. These 2 things were insane. I have one cat up in a tree. He'd go up into like the only tree in the area in our yard, right? The other cat would chase animals into the tree, and I swear to God, I saw this as a child. My other cat, the ground operator, was on the ground, right? Chased a squirrel into the tree, and then my other cat's up there waiting for him, right? Chased the squirrel up into a tree, and I swear to God, the tree did like a rustling thing for a minute. It went dead quiet, and then the squirrel fell out of the tree dead with a broken neck. I swear to God, it was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. So all I saw was the cat chasing the squirrel. I was like, here we go. The squirrel was up there, the tree went dead. It was terrifying. So to stop my cats killing harmless animals for no reason, because they have food at home, they don't need to kill things, they just do it because they like it. To stop them from doing that, owners will put like a bell on their neck so that animals can hear them coming. And so they can't sneak up on animals anymore, because cats' main technique is stealth. They'll sneak up on an animal and they'll surprise them. So that's an interesting detail. Cats sometimes have bells at them because they're killers. Or it's just a bell. It's just a bell they put on the neck. They thought it was cute. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. Next, we have a character I haven't really seen much of yet. We have Lycaon. Lycaon's character demo. Let's take a look at him.
We have obtained the item you requested.
So he's a wolf.
It seems this area requires further cleaning.
Look at that distinguished gentleman. Oh. And he kicks! Oh, this guy's badass. Boom! So this is the other group in this game. These are the, like, Victoria housekeeping, right? Yeah, he uses ice kicks. Super cool. So we've got some in-game moves. Pretty cool. Oh. We're an absolute professional. Let's go. This is cool. Oh! I love it. I love it. Oh. Hit him with the ult. That's so cool. What is it? Oh. Oh!
This is the one! What a unique design! I can barely take my eyes off of it!
The same guy who animated Billy animated this guy.
Victoria housekeeping. We look forward to serving you again.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool. That was a pretty cool trailer. Most of it was in-game animation, which is fine. They had a little storytelling thing about these boxes. They were obviously precious goods. They were delivering them or something. I don't know. I kind of missed that. Something I do want to talk about real quick is personality and character animation. So every single character has their own way of moving in this world, right? And how they move throughout this world is very indicative of who they are as a person, or whatever this guy is. So even from this guy's moves, and you can see the way he fights, it's very clean, it's very precise. Everything is, there's nothing sloppy about him, right? Every move is calculated. His form is pretty much perfect. He's a professional, and he is a professional gentleman at that. He's always adjusting his clothes. He's always making sure he looks good. He's presented well. He's clean. Even, and look how everything jiggles. Look when he puts this box down. Look at all the jiggle on this box. Here we go. He puts it squishes and then bends to the side as his hand slides off it. How cool is that? Then we get this cool like symmetrical shot. I like this shot in his trailer because with him, everything's neat and perfect. So the camera is perfectly looking down. The camera is perfectly looking down. There's no sides of the box popping out. The line is perfectly through the center. It's dead center. The characters are both perfectly lined up. This shot is just perfect and clean. It's like kind of like how he likes it, right? So the camera, if I'm not looking into it too much, the camera is almost like kind of like displaying his personality as well. It's just clean. He's clean and there's no mistakes ever, right? Everything's perfect. And then they move off and they kind of swirl, and then the camera swirls in the opposite direction as they swirl. Very cool. And then they're facing away, right? They're facing away. And I didn't notice before, but all 4 characters are perfectly placed. They're perfectly placed. And not only that, the characters also have some symmetricality as well, right? So Corrin's blade is sticking out in this direction, and he's holding out a box in this direction. That is intentional. I can guarantee you that's intentional. What a cool shot. And also the ground is perfectly symmetrical. That's really cool. And then we get another fight here. Another fight kicks off, and we get some cool, other cool insights. The boxes are shifted now, which is funny. They weren't before. He adjusts his little pin thing. I guess his watch is sitting in there. Throws his boxes into the air, and he almost moves like he's dancing, which is very cool. And we get some cool bending of the hand. Get some cool kicks. They do something that I like here. The leg actually doesn't follow through. He kind of teleports into the kick attack, and it kind of makes it feel quicker, makes it feel snappier, and almost gives it more impact, right? So he comes around, and then there's like a couple of frames where it slows down for a second, and then it, boom, kind of instantly jumps to this shot of him kicking, which is kind of cool. That's a cool thing you can do. You can skip frames if you want. Nothing wrong with that. And they do it here again, right? I just want to note how this guy moves like a dancer. That's kind of cool to point out. Look at this. The leg snaps up, boom, and then kind of comes down. It's all snappy. And then he grabs whatever that is and then just shing, throws it into him, and he gets a fun little slide down there. Even the boxes are like so well animated. Look, he jumps up, throws the boxes, he catches them, right? And then they have this little, almost like little pop. You're gonna see it right here. Look, they kind of pop up for a split second. And they're always doing that. These boxes are always moving, always jiggling around. Like, look at them. They're always doing something. Love it. Absolutely love it. What a cool trailer. What a cool trailer. So much really cool small details in there. All right, we got another really popular character. This is Grace's character demo. She's like an engineer, I guess. So we're gonna see a lot of mechanical animation here. Let's take a look.
You're still not done, sis?
Patience, sweet pea. Let me fix this child first.
I heard they found a mechanical ethereal at the scene.
Really? Then let's go now.
She's like obsessed with machines. Kind of a goofball character in a way, but she's also very cool.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Lines occur, systems and controllers. My intelligence proves my excellence. Next to my machines, you don't stand a chance.
That child is...
Can you hear the symphony of gears turning, engines whirling,
child.
forging, building, wearing, tearing, full of energy. So many possibilities. Even machines have real feelings. Might not believe it, but I can see creativity higher than the 10th degree. Call me gifted and prodigy, working on my craft like it's my duty.
A construction vehicle transformed into a weapon? The power unit was replaced with its own core. Wow, it's so ugly yet so creative. I wonder what it looks like inside.
Watch out, sis!
Yeah, I made all of it from inside out.
She's kind of not an airhead, but like she's very distracted.
They have emotions, you face up to it. Yeah, I created it. Somehow I feel like I'm a part of it.
Whoa.
You're unbelievable, sis. You poof at the mere mention of mechanical enemies.
Don't worry, I can take care of myself. And you got here just in time, didn't you, sweet pea? That's why you're the president. So dependable.
Saying such nice things.
Now, how about you let sis have a little looky-loo inside this child?
Ay, that's creepy. There's almost like a creepy obsession level to her, but that's kind of fun. Yeah, I don't think too much happened in there. Obviously, she's a character with some very cool designs. She's like an engineer, like I said earlier. So she's got goggles. She's got like some kind of nail gun thing that she uses. She's cool. I mean, this trailer wasn't exactly insane. I like this sequence where she kind of like goes into her mind's eye and just kind of like thinking, like almost obsessing over this thing she calls a child. That's pretty funny. But yeah, that's a cool trailer. What do people think about it? Wow, it's so ugly yet so creative. Now that was uncalled for. Holy shit, the transition between 3D and 2D is flawless. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, they do that. They tend to do that. I love that bumping from her shoes. What bumping? Oh, that is a cool animation. Look how she jumps off the ground here. She lands and she has like a nice bounce. That feels nice. That's some nice animation, man. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that one's cool. Not too much to talk about there though. Okay, next we have Rina's character demo. Another Victoria housekeeping character.
Oh, wanderer lost. Do you know the rules of this forbidden domain? Number one, no trespassing on private property.
Victoria housekeeping has a lot of like
Will be
horror
punished.
themes, like horror movie themes.
Number two, good children will be rewarded handsomely.
Yikes. Another maid butler style character with two little ghosts. So she's kind of ghost-like. Oh wow. She's kind of ghost-like, like old school ghost where she like messes with the electricity a lot. So she's an electric-based character or lightning-based character. The music is really good too. Kind of like a retro modern beat.
Quiet in the lobby. Violators.
Cool. Good beat. Great music.
Shows you
Rina
your own reflection.
Alexandrina Sebastian.
You're awake. How do you feel? Oh, I prepared this meal with care to assist in your recovery. Have a taste, won't you?
Ooh.
Rina, this child is but a mere bangbu. Show some mercy.
Well then, Sir Lycaon, please accept it.
I have recalled a task I've yet to finish. Please excuse me.
Oh my god, that thing is nasty.
Then, Corin?
Number 5. Don't eat anything made by Rina. Unless you're me.
That's pretty good. So this is a cool example of how the environment and the lighting can really attribute to the mood of a scene. So this is basically the same place that the wolf guy Lycaon was fighting in earlier, right? See the same ground pattern. Like, see how it's clearly nighttime, but like you can feel that the light is so bright that there's probably a really bright moon right here. So it kind of gives it that like Halloween spooky feel. That's very cool. Very cold, very chilling feel. And it really matches with Rina, with her character theme. It's so cool. And I just love the way she moves. She's another flowy character, and she's always doing this. She's always doing stuff. Oh wait, I want to take a look at her. What do her things look like? I've never actually seen these close up. She's got these two puppets, almost like possessed characters, right? This one's got a ball in it. I don't know what that is, and that's got a spike in it. These are really creepy. One shot I really do like is this one here, where she rescues the Bangbu, and then she kind of orders one, does like a UH Tenkai, and then we get a cool swing. Oh, it pierces him. It takes the mouth out and pierces him. And then this one, swing. I guess they attack that way. That's cool. They're like little weapons in there, so the mouths open up, and then they deal damage that way. So that's kind of fun. I didn't notice that before. And honestly, the best animated thing in this outro scene is the food. It's rigged very well. And it's very bouncy. Like, look, everything's moving. The mouths are moving. The arms are jiggling. Ooh, it's just nasty, dude. And they've even got like some purple smoke appearing there. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, overall, I do like this character a lot. I've got her. I think I've pulled her already. I love the setup for this group being that Von Lycaon has to do everything because his colleagues are incompetent in various ways. I am noticing that as well. That's pretty funny. Victoria housekeeping is such a unique concept. To have each member a reference to old horror literature like character. Victoria housekeeping is such a unique concept. To have each member be a reference to old horror literature character archetypes is such a novel idea. It is a very cool idea. I guess Lycaon is like he's a werewolf. I guess that's like old classic horror thing. She's clearly like some sort of old classic ghost, unless I'm missing a more specific character. We're gonna see some of the other characters in a second. But first we got someone else. This is Soldier 11's character demo. I don't know much about this character. Let's see.
Military ID verified. Defense Force, Soldier 11. Customized training program activated. Difficulty, highest. Time requirement, highest. Challenge parameters,
Music's gonna be good.
begin.
God, the enemies are cool too. So she's like a fire sword soldier. She's pretty cool. Yeah, the music's so great. Oh, is that how she lights it? Oh, how does that work? That's super cool. She's got like a fire pack on her back, I guess. Whoa. Okay, that's a good sequence. Oh.
Training complete.
I love those chrome numbers that keep popping up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, cool character. Okay. All right, so they gave us basically nothing in terms of personality. So I don't know much about this character at all. However, I want to say her backpack thing is kind of cool. I like how she like lights it or sparks it or does something here. It's like that's how she ignites it. Like looks like she's got some sort of fuel pack on her back. So that's kind of cool. I think the coolest thing about this trailer is this her weapon, to be honest. And we got a fun little sequence here where she like runs. She's running. She's deflecting bullets while she's running. But yeah, it's nothing. That's nothing crazy. I mean, it is crazy. Like I think the level of animation in every single one of these trailers is super high. Still one of the best animated trailers I've ever seen, but in terms of the other ones, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing too crazy. Okay, next we have another one of my favorite characters, Ellen. So here's the Ellen character demo. Let's see this one. She's got a shark tail.
Give me a piece say cheese, 'cause this is my magic spell that makes the camera take
That's cute.
pictures, flash out away your sorrow.
Feels like a slice of life anime. Yeah, it's like an anime intro. Oh yeah, that's a classic shot. She's a part-timer as I guess for Victoria housekeeping. And she's got this really badass sword weapon. That is crazy. Run. Ooh, I love these little graphics. Wow, look at that animation. That is so good. Yeah, I love the way she moves. I love the way they're incorporating her tail into the animations too. So cool. These graphics are so fun. So anime. Dude, this shot of the main character like falling down is so classic. That's her ultimate. Absolutely shredding on guitar right now. Yeah, crazy cool weapon. And they have to animate that weapon too. That's just insane.
So this is where Ellen's been. Ruby finally I found you! Need to borrow your notebook. Let's go! Remember the store I mentioned?
The three of you can go without me.
Seriously? But the more the merrier! Ow. Gotcha! I didn't agree. You should buy me ice cream in return.
Yeah,
No
so
way.
good.
Mona was the one who bought this.
Sounds right. It's not like Ruby to save our pocket money.
So good. Don't expose me like that.
I have more over here. Want some?
Oh my god, it's so good. I love that trailer. There's so much personality in this one, man. There's so much personality. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how you make a good trailer, right? Here we go. I'm gonna give you my way to make a good trailer. You gotta sandwich it, right? Personality and character right at the start, action in the middle, personality and character at the end. That's a nice way to do it. You could probably do it the other way around. You could to hook someone right away, you could probably do action right at the beginning, a little bit of character personality, and then action at the end. Just sandwich it. Just sandwich it. Don't just do just action, right? You gotta give people a little bit of everything. And that's what we get here. In the first few shots, this is 14 seconds in, we already get a ton of character development. She's got a bunch of friends. She's just a regular student, just trying to get through life, right? She's got a good group of friends, nice diverse cast, right? We got a girl who's like an ox or some kind of cow thing. She's a shark, and then we've got two humans. So much love, so much affection. These people are all obviously extremely close. Ellen's like always on her phone, I guess because she's part-timer. Maybe she's on call for Victoria Housekeeping. So the phone rings, right? And she's like, oh, she's got a cute little shark with a protector on there. There's like an injured shark, which is super cute. And then I guess she needs money. She's part-time, right? Got to pay for something. So commission accepted, and then she sort of like does this cool shot where she like falls sideways, right, into her like alter ego or other personality or second life, basically. And then we get the real character intro. She's got like a badass maid outfit, got the red pumps on, and then she's got this cool sword, which I love. I love how the sword is animated. So this character gets away, right? He's like, nah, 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 right? Hilarious shot. He jumps away, also so well animated. I guess the earpiece is probably saying like, yeah, just come back, whatever, let him go. She's like, nah, forget that. She rips it out, irritated, angry face, like stomps it, and she's like, nah, forget that, man. I'm taking this guy out, right? And we get this awesome animated sequence here. Something I want to point out is that cool parts in the shot, it's totally okay. It's totally okay to pause your animation for a couple of frames and let the cool moments soak in. Just a couple of frames, right? Take a look at this, right? Like this pose here pauses for a few frames, right? And then this pose there pauses for a few frames. See, like this shot here, look, stops for a second, right? Stops for a second, stops for a second. It's cool. Totally fine to do that. And look how look how her leg is animated. Check this out, how jittery it is. Pop, pop, pop. See that? That's kind of cool. I think that's intentional. Then we get this great animation of the sword, the scissors sort of opening up. They're more like garden shears, to be honest. What I like about this animation is that the scissor thing, she uses both parts of it to sort of fight, which is cool. So it's open right now, and you've got like a spring that I guess pulls it shut on its own. And she swings off the first part. It starts to close. She kind of weaves through it, and it snaps shut. And you can see the spring is like fully loaded, clamped shut there, which is really cool. And then she swings around the larger piece and uses that. That's super cool. And we get another cool pose here. So that's a fun detail. Here she's dipping and dodging. And again, I like how the tail is also animated with the character. So it's like the tail isn't just like an afterthought, it's moving with her, right? Like it's constantly. Look at how much movement this tail is doing, right? Look at that. Right here. It's happening so fast. Get a nice step back there and then boom, clamps him. Cool animated character. And then we get some really cool, like almost wallpaper worthy graphics. I love these. I absolutely love these. They're so cute. The music was so great too. Cool pose, hair is all flowy, very cool character. And then you end it with like a nice sweet shot here. Her and her friends being like, come on, let's go. We'll give you candy. And she like kind of bites it like a shark, which is kind of cute. She's frustrated, right? And then she's like, forget it, just give it to me. Fun. Really fun animation. I love this animation so much. And this character is just awesome. I love this character. Okay, we're getting into the newer characters here. These characters have just recently been released. Okay, so let's take out Zhu Yuan. Let's take a look at Zhu Yuan's character demo. I've been excited for this one.
Look who it is. This is Zhu Yuan, a public security officer. Oh! She's among the best in criminal investigations.
Hit us with the booty shot right away.
She's ready to handle anything that comes
She's a hard worker. She's a very hard worker.
All right, leave it to me.
Buy the book. The cats all have testicles. Oh, he's a big boy.
Here you go.
I like the way they animate this cat.
I'll be right there.
He's very heavy.
Should you accidentally fall into a hollow,
Zhu Yuan.
Officer Zhu Yuan and her team will rush there at once.
I'm on site. Commencing rescue.
Yeah. Badass police officer. And her gun transforms.
And that's a review of our recent tasks. I cannot stress this enough. Once we enter the hollow to deal with this...
It's for you.
Getting introduced to some new
Hello?
characters.
Mom, I'm in a meeting. I can't talk. Oh, for dinner. Yeah, for dinner I'd like,
Zhu Yuan hangs up. Her mother's call leaves her feeling
got it.
uneasy because...
That was a private call, so not a word to anyone. Now back to our topic. In the Hollows, we have to fight ethereals. Please note, the number of permissible mistakes is 0.
She's a perfectionist. Another character that has got some really cool, complex animations with the way she moves around and manipulates her gun as she's fighting. No idea how they do that.
K-22, maximum fire.
Oh! Yeah! God, I love that pose. Ooh.
It's quitting time. The hardworking Zhu Yuan has chosen to work late today.
No way. My work's already done. Hey, Mom, I just got off work. Need me to
Damn,
bring
then we end
something
with this
home?
shot. That's a nice shot.
See you soon. Ah, right. See you later, too.
Yeah, another awesome character. I saw this shot
Mom,
all
I just got
over.
off work.
I saw this shot all over the internet. So that's where that came from. That's good to know. So obviously, they emphasize this character's butt quite a bit. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. It's not just the butt. But I think the coolest thing about Zhu Yuan, sorry if I'm saying her name wrong, is how the gun moves around while she's animating. Like, look, she pops off, does cool stuff, right? She loads it. It does a bunch of cool stuff. She spins it around, right? It's cool. It's cool to see during animation how that stuff is like all changed and manipulated. I have no idea how to do that. And then I love this pose here. I love the ones where she's sliding back. They kind of do like that low angle shot of her feet. That's pretty cool. And the way the gun moves is just so cool. Let's see her ultimate again. Look at that shot. Look how cool that is. Boom. And I guess it shoots rockets and then explodes. And then we get this awesome shot. We get this awesome shot here of a really cool pose again. Nice low angle with her leg extended, right? And then the gun kind of like pops apart. Not sure what she's going to do with those parts, but I love the way the gun pieces fall. That's pretty fun. And then I guess she just leaves them there. Puts the gun away. That's another day's work done. Cool character. And we get to see some introduced to like some other characters. So there's some, not foreshadowing, but some more stuff to look forward to. I love how this cat was animated. I said this in the actual reaction, but he's a big guy. He's a big boy, right? So when she grabs him, you can feel how heavy he is. Take a look. And this is really hard to do in animation, to make things look heavy or make things look light. It's just a lot of practice, but look at how her arms are like fully extended here, right? To like, she's like, ah! Dealing with the weight of this cat. One cool thing about weight, if you want to get better at weight, you have to keep in mind how center of gravity works, right? So when she's carrying something as heavy as this cat, she's not going to be spinning the cat around her. The center of gravity is going to shift so that she's more spinning around the cat, right? With just the way mass works. Like, look, she can't really spin the cat. She's kind of spinning it, and she's like almost spinning around the cat. That's a fun little detail, and that's how you make things look heavy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, we got who's next? We got Qingyi. I'm assuming that's how you say it, Qingyi. Let's see if I'm wrong. I haven't seen this trailer yet.
Right. And if she does, it just shows
So she's a cyborg.
That's gay.
Cool, really cool. So obviously they start with the game to show that she's very good at strategy. That's probably why they do that. She's a strategic character.
Another game nearby requires my attention.
And don't forget this.
I love that she plays with it. Oh, whoa, badass.
Once I get back.
I love that she's playing with the old people.
This must be the place. Officer Qingyi has arrived
Qingyi.
on the scene.
Afraid of a little girl?
You youngsters.
Whoa.
Play with fire till they're dumb.
Yeah. Oh my God, another cool weapon.
Reach for that. Shining moon.
So she's got like a bow staff that transforms into like electric nunchaku. That is super cool. Or a maybe not nunchaku. What's the I don't know what the part weapon's called. I think nunchaku's 2. Like nunchucks are 2, and then oh, what's happening?
Our community is just like playing chess. We won't concede.
Let's go. It's like Kung Fu Hustle. What? This is so creative.
Light opening move.
Damn. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God, it's like the old people are all doing like Wing Chun. What? Yeah. I've never seen this before.
Public security!
Carson Cannon. Officer Chen, seems you're not as fast as you used to be.
Thanks, but some of us aren't made of steel or battle ready on break.
It's them you should be thanking.
Huh? Them?
Oh my god, this is unreal.
Checkmate.
Yeah. I love that one. I don't know why, but that made me tear. I don't know why. It was just so good. I'm smile crying. I'm not sure what happened there. I wasn't expecting that. I love that. That was so great. So how do I, okay, I've got to break this down while in tears. These are tears of joy, I swear to God. Again, this is how you do it. You start with really nice character development and personality, badass scenes in the middle, and with character personality. This seems to be the way they're doing it in these really successfully. So like I said, we start off with a cool establishing shot of her playing some sort of checkers or a Chinese game that I'm not familiar with. Please let me know what this game is, if it's a real game. It shows that she's a strategic character. She uses her mind quite a bit. And then he's like, don't forget this. And he throws her weapon at her. When you swing something, the force, I can't remember, the centrifugal force is going to make everything want to get pushed out. So that's why all these parts, like these handles, these straps and whatever, are getting like pushed out. So that's a fun detail to make it really feel like it's flying fast. And we get a cool sweeping shot of her doing some spinny stuff with it. Like, look at the hand details on this, man. Like, that's so hard to animate. I'm so impressed. Got these thugs shaking down a poor Bangbu. She's coming here, take care of them. They're like, what are you gonna do? Right? Get into a little martial arts pose, and then we see her weapon transforms, boom! And I love the way the weapon moves from here on out, just so well animated. Like, it's bending, it's animated to bend. Like, maybe, have they had to hand animate all of this? Like, I don't understand, man, this is crazy. I love the way this thing moves. And then, I don't know what this 3-part weapon is called. I've seen these before. It's not nunchucks. I think it's something else. Please let me know what this is called, because I want to know. But we get to see lots of variety in how she attacks. Like, she does some cool stuff. She's just like a master with this weapon. Like, look, she even spins it. Look how she spins it there. I didn't even notice that before. We got another cool shot of her, boom, 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 using different ways to strike with this weapon. Very like, this is a very martial arts, like traditional martial arts themed trailer, which is really cool. Love to see some nice martial arts shout outs. We get a really cool shot of here doing a kick, right? And then a second impact, boom, which doesn't make any sense in a purely physical sense, but it just looks cool, right? That's fun. I love the way she spins these nunchucks, and then look at how it bends in the middle, man. Like, look at this right there. Look at how this thing is bent in the middle. It doesn't even make sense, but it's just so cool. It looks so great. Check this shot out. Look, it bends, and then she kicks it up. Look at this. She kicks it up into the air, and she uses that momentum to make another hit, and then it transforms into a... What the hell is going on here? This is insane. And then she turns it back into a bow staff, right? And then he's like, no! And then on impact, they do something really cool here, right? They kind of like extend his hands out into the foreground, right? To really emphasize the impact. Look how big they make this character. They really make him big to make it feel like it hurt. Like, look at that. They're either stretching the hand out right in front of the camera like this, or they're kind of doing a bit of both and then also like blowing up the hand a little bit. You can't do that in 3D. And he gets launched back, and then cool pose. This trailer's awesome. And then right when that happens, we don't even get a break, right? We don't even get a break. The second guy swoops in and she starts fighting him right away. This guy's got some moves too, but she sweeps his hand out and he just falls. Look how cool this shot is. So he's doing some cool stuff, and he's got a pivot point on the ground. Look at this. She moves her foot and double sweeps his hand. So now he has no pivot. He's just spinning through the air and he loses control, right? And then she locks his weapon in between her weapon and her foot, in between her weapon and her shin, right? And he just falls with his hand still attached to the weapon. How cool is that? And he just face plants. And you can see how his hand still stays still because this thing's locked in. It's not going anywhere. How cool is this? And then I guess, and then look, I didn't even notice any of this stuff. And then this opens up, and then she's gonna give him a good bonk. Little tase. Super cool. Such incredible detail. And then she gives him another smack. Get out of here. The level of animation here is so high. It is insane. It's insane. And that's not even the most badass part of this scene. We haven't even got to the old people coming in to kick their ass even more. We got the geriatric Avengers here. I wasn't even expecting this. Slams the cane. We're here on business. And then they break off and do their own thing. So we got lady with handbag, right? We got lady with cane, and then we got a guy that's gonna beat you to death with his hands, and then we got guy with the bad back, right? So this guy jumps onto the springboard that they have created, and he swings around it with just his neck, and then boom, boom, boom. We got some crazy kicks. That was an unnecessary move, but like, it was just cool. And I love the way they move, because they kind of move like old people would, right? Like, he doesn't fully extend, his back's a little arched, right? Like, he's not, he doesn't have all the movement, but he's still got got this man's still got some moves, but look, he kind of like never straightens his back out, right? That's kind of cool. Like everyone's sort of kind of like hunched over. They move like old people that would have superpowers. She's like, ay. She's like, let me do the work. You guys, I'm fine. I got these guys. You guys just rest, right? But they're good community members. Then we get some really great staff animation as well. This is very inspiring, man. This is very inspiring. I gotta start animating again. I haven't animated all week. I love the way she uses the weapon to block things, and like, it's just so cool. This is so impressive. Like, look at the shock on this man's face. He's like, I was not expecting that. And look, she's got a Chinese leek and some cabbage. She's gonna make a stew later, beating this man to death with a dangerous weapon. And then we get some like nice close range fighting. Like they're nice. His shoulders aren't quite right, and he's doing some punching. You know, kind of feels like a Wing Chun fighting style, which is very cool. Shout out to Ip Man, the Ip Man series, some of my favorite kung fu movies of all time. I wonder how they move this staff. It's obviously mostly hand animated, but I wonder if they leave some physics in there. To like let it bounce around naturally. I have no idea how they do that. Right on the neck. Look at this martial arts shot. This is so anime, right? This is such great animation, right? Boom, quick strike to the midsection, and then we get like a nice anime style blast coming out of his abdomen, right? How cool is that, right? And he kind of stays there, right? And then she does another one. Boom, another one. Boom, another one. Boom, and then the final one. Boom, and we get a nice full bend on this character. So cool. And he gets absolutely launched. Like, look at the shock on his face. Look at the shock. It was, whoa, that's one frame. Didn't know who you were messing with. Here he goes past him, and he's like, wait, what? What just happened? This animation is madness. There's so much going on. And then we get a great shot of it like snapping together. Oh my God, I love this character so much. Then we get like a really cool anime Power Rangers style pose sequence here where she comes down. Boom! I love it so much. And then we get some more personality at the end, right? You messed with the best, then you get the rest. And they leave like superheroes, and then we get one final super badass shot here. Super badass shot. Drinking tea. Got some nice framing with the pieces here. Got some really cool text here, and then the characters are beautifully posed, so the arms are all kind of coming out in nice angles, and they all point to the character in the middle, who's looking like an absolute badass in the middle. This, I gotta say, this is probably my favorite trailer so far. This is insane, dude. This was absolutely insane. I'm gonna watch this a few more times and figure out what's going on in there. Wow, actually insane. That was actually insane. Dude, how did they make this? I have so many questions. I have no clue how they did this. Anyway, wow. Okay, so this is the last one we have for now. I mean, more characters are gonna come out, but this is the last one we have for now. We got Jane's character demo. Deadly Interrogation. Zenless Zone Zero. I'm so excited to see this. Let's check it out. Headphones recommended. Oh. Uh-oh.
So you're the one who lost Boss's...
Oh!
Boss.
Oh my God, what are they doing?
To repay you.
Oh my God, the ASMR. Oh my God, I can hear it on this.
Something to say. Be careful now. I don't want to hear anything that might damage.
The goods
The
were
heartbeat?
stolen. I always change my routes, but that guy knew right where I'd be.
Oh my God, that intro was something else, man.
So you're saying that he must have known your route in advance?
I don't know. Maybe it was a ghost.
A ghost?
Wow.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me more?
Oh.
It was too fast. Red.
Huh?
Yes, it was red. And it leapt from the shadows. Once it sets its sights on you, there's no escape.
Yo.
Really? Boss hates liars.
Huh?
Keep this up and he'll have me dispose of you.
No. I'm telling the truth. There's still one last shipment tomorrow.
Look at her hands.
You'll know I wasn't the one who took the goods.
So, there's a shipment tomorrow.
Wait, don't tell me you're...
Hi.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh! Oh my god, this character is so sexy and so scary.
Like that, you dirty rat!
We've met before, and you don't recognize me? How insulting. With such terrible eyesight, how about... Just kidding.
Oh my god.
You still have lots of confessing to do.
Oh my god, dude. That was terrifying. Can I just say, I have never been so scared yet so aroused in my entire life. All right, we got a lot to cover in this one. Wow, that was bonkers. I didn't know they could do that, but I guess why not? Yeah. First off, the ASMR in the beginning. I don't know if you guys are gonna get that in the recording, but when she's whispering in this side of the ear, you hear her in this side, and when she's whispering the other, you hear on that side. That's just fun. That's a fun little detail, and it makes you feel like you're the one sitting in this chair, especially with the way this is shot from the perspective of this character. Insane. Also, can I just say, they open with a pretty crazy shot here. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. The foot comes up, the toe, the naked foot, brings the camera up, and then we get a beautiful, crazy, terrifying shot of this character who has taken her shoe off to do that to you. This is not the first time we've seen a little bit of a foot showcase in this game, so I think they know who they're catering to here. So this is obviously some sort of like really intense interrogation scene with this really cool character, and I love the way she moves. She's kind of like, almost like, not snake-like, she's a rat, that's her theme, but like, I've never seen a sexy rat before. Look at this. Look how this character moves. And as this ASMR is going off on your screen, she's touching the character in like very sensitive places, right? And it almost feels like you're being touched by this character. That's a cool thing, man. I didn't realize that was possible. We get some really close shots, really intimate shots of this character moving in a way that is very terrifying. Terrifying yet arousing. I think that's the theme of this demo. You know, I said she's a rat, but she also has like snake-like movements, especially with the way her tail, this little tail moves. Like, look at this shot. Look at the way this tail kind of like whoosh, obviously grabs something out of her pocket, and then she swirls around, sits in. Oh my god, I love this character. I think I'm in love. We also get some very cool 2D sequences as well. These are really cool. I love this shot. Back to Jane with an apple. I like how everything's blue in the room, kind of, except for this. It's almost like this is what you're gonna give me. Like it's a singular. What that's telling to me is like it's a piece of information. This is what I want. I guess this could be representative of a lot of things. This could be the character's, the victim's way out if she just gives the information. I don't know. I like the contrast here. And take a look at how this tail moves. It's just so precise, right? It's almost surgical. It's like a piece of surgery equipment, which is terrifying with the retracting blades. And then we get this shot. Which is just absolutely out of pocket. That's kind of crazy that they put that in there. I can't believe they did that. And then takes a bite out. There's just some crazy sexual undertones in this one, man. Another really cool 2D sequence. Again, more licking. That's pretty interesting. And one of the things that makes me so uncomfortable watching this animation is that there's always a layer of danger to it. It's never just the character just sitting there. Her tail, there's always some dangerous things in view, right? Like her blades, her like choppy blade things are in a very precarious spot. This is a very, very vulnerable area, right? And you would feel incredibly uncomfortable. So it makes you as a viewer feel uncomfortable too. You've also got her tail kind of like in the background. So it's like a threatening, very, very threatening feel, especially when you've got a character that's also so uncomfortably close, right? Touching your leg and then touching the weapon and then touching your leg again. Getting the weapon really close to your face. It's all very threatening body language and threatening behavior. That's designed to make you, the viewer, incredibly uncomfortable. And she does this cute little like walking the fingers up the thighs. This is crazy. God, I love this character so much, man. I think I'm in love. And we get this cool like 2D/3D sequence. Kind of reminds me of the sequence of in Arcane, the Echo and Jinx fight when Echo does the time thing. Kind of reminds me of that. Maybe inspired by that, but this is super cool. Super cool sequence. And then ends in like a cool 2D smoke cloud with like the 3D character in the foreground and got this other foot in the foreground. So this is cool. This is a crazy, crazy trailer. Another one that, oh, damn, I like this one a lot. And then she stuffs the apple in the character's mouth. Adding another layer of claustrophobia into this shot, right? She's always so close and uncomfortably close to the camera. And then this apple is just kind of like, you feel it in your mouth, dude. And then she goes in to take your eyes out and they get a nice little shot there of the chest for a split second. That was for the fans. And she says, never mind, you still got some use, or like there's we can still mess with you a little more. Insane trailer, man. This is the craziest trailer. I think the Qingyi trailer is my favorite, but this one's a close second. Absolutely insane, dude. I was uncomfortable the entire time. Regardless, just an absolute masterclass of animation. Very subtle animation. All of it basically took place in this tiny little office room, and you learned so much about this character and so much about the story of what's unfolding here. Also, this shot, absolutely unhinged, insane shot, especially to open with. That's crazy. Immediately lets you know that the tone of this entire demo. Damn. That's all I gotta say about that. Headphones recommended. They knew, bros. Hell yeah. Props to the animators for making this in one hand. Okay, all right. The fact that Jane is voiced by Kelsey Jaffer, who also voiced Yao Yao from Genshin, is just mind-blowing. I don't know who that character is, but that's a cool detail. The voice actors are fantastic in this. Whoever thought of putting ASMR in this needs a raise, dude. Absolutely. That was a super creative pick, and it's a great way to instantly like put you into the shoes of this other character who is getting interrogated. That's crazy. Straight up foot in your face the first 10 seconds is crazy. Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap, this is incredible. 10 out of 10 for basically every single one. Props to you guys. Oh my god, man. The team at Zenless is absolutely insane. I cannot wait to see more of these things. Okay, so that's it. That's all the demos we got. We'll do more as more characters come out, obviously. I'll wait for the next batch, and then we'll react to some more. And I can't wait to see if this is where like they're starting. I can't wait to see where these animations are going to end up, man. The MiHoYo animation teams typically get better, right? As we've seen with like the Genshin trailers, they got vastly improved. The Honkai Impact 3rd trailers got vastly improved over time. So I cannot even imagine where this is going to be in the future. Absolutely insane. If you like this video, yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what else you want me to react to. If you know other games with trailers, animation, cinematics that are anywhere in this vein, let me know. I'm going to try and react to some more other stuff, like more cinematic things like the God of War series, Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to do those at some point as well. But this stuff I love, man. We still have so much more like Hoyoverse stuff to go through, but I'm going to get through all of it eventually. So we're going to have to move on at some point, right? So let me know what you want me to react to. This has been insane. This was a crazy video. I can't believe this. Wow. Honestly. Wow. Okay. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else.